Alright, y'all. So I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I did have a nice clip for you guys, right? But your boy noticed that there wasn't any audio, right, at all. But it was too late by then. So I was pissed off. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I ended up trying on Friday to record, but it was just too many noise. I gotta buy the soundproof panel so that I can eliminate sounds because the garbage truck was not letting me. So it is what it is. I had a lot of distraction, and also the mic was not on. So not only did we notice that the first time, we didn't notice the first time on Friday that it wasn't on, but then on Friday night when we came back to do a whole recording around 5 a.m., that's when I noticed that my mic again was not on. So at this point, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to sleep. So I just ended up calling it. As you guys can see, it is nighttime. I just came out of the gym, but it's nighttime and it's Saturday. And I know we're supposed to get that video on Friday. But again, had an issue going on. No excuses though. But when y'all see this video, it's probably be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. Whenever y'all watch it. But for me, it is Saturday night. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, share. You know what I mean? And turn on the notifications so every time I upload a video, you guys are aware. Also, I will be having the clip show basically me getting into the trade and then getting out, showing my profit, yada yada yada. But yeah, let's get into the video, y'all, because it's over too much. So. hopefully y'all like that clip of me getting into the trade and executing on my challenge and both funded account. But let's get straight into business, right? So right in front of me, I have NQ on the first tab. Second tab, we have ES. Third tab, we have NQ on my left side, ES on my right side, but I have it shown on regular trading hours. The way you do that is you go all the way to your bottom right side and you click regular trading hours. Normally it's on electronic trading hours, but I have it set up on regular trading hours so that I'm able to see what happened at 9:30, right? Opening bell, right? So clearly we see that price got higher into premium, but compared to ES, right, we didn't really trade lower back into the 410 close candle previous day like NQ did, right? So that was something that I was paying attention to. And I say, okay, so if price is not willing to go back into that area, 930 opening gap range, I'm okay. I'm fine with that, right? I understand. For most of you that, I mean, I do have, I would say like this, I have a on the community. You guys can go check it out. I have a whole bunch of pictures that is showing um, different ways that I have backtest how the 930 opening, range gap. I mean, opening range, goes about. So check that out. Any question you guys have, just let me know. Just write it down in the description below, and I'll answer it. Right. So that was already. So going forward, I already know and I have an understanding. Okay, I already know what 930 did. Right. So. Yeah, real quick. I just noticed that I did have myself blocking where I was framing, showing you guys how to go from electronic trading hours to regular trading hours. But it's simple. It's all the way down to the right side, right? And regular trading hours, which is normally how we all have it set up, and regular trading hours is where I go to see what happened at 9:30 opening bell, whether it was in premium or discount. So, yeah, sorry about that. Going into um, NQ, I have it shown on the hourly. So I trade from 10 to 11, which is a ICT silver bullet. Before anything before that, I'm just analyzing, writing down, jotting down, just looking at the market, just see what it could possibly do. So having a buy scenario and a sell scenario, right? So if you guys could see here, right, we have we have a black box, two of them, which are my daily volume and balance. Then I have my two blue box, well, three boxes, which are my 1 hour inverted FUG. It's very small when you guys, hopefully you guys see it. Right, my red box is my daily inverted FUG. Right, so for ES, we have inverted 1 hour inverted FUG. We have our two daily volume imbalances, and as well as a 1 hour inverted FUG. Right, so one thing that I noticed um, when I woke up and I was seeing, price was that we was around too many PDRAs, right? So usually when that happens and I get into a trade and I'm not demanding too much from the market, I hurt myself. So I learned that the only way I'm able to get into a trade is if price gives me these things, these confirmations. This is what I need. If I don't get it, I don't care. So just programming my mind, my psychology to to have a high demand when prices like that, because usually when I'm not patient, I'll get in, let's say, in a trade between this daily and this daily volume and balance and get chopped up and hurt myself, right? Rather than demand, right? What do I mean by that? So if price was to be on this city right here, right, and it's reaching this area, right, this area of interest, for me to go ahead and take a sell, I want to see price either below the 50%, right, of this city right here, or below the low of this city. So the algorithm, shout out to my mentor, basically mentioned algorithm looks at three levels: the high, the low, and the middle. You guys go ahead and backtest. Usually when price gets around those levels, price tends to reject, whether it's a big rejection, small rejection. But you got, like I said, check it out for yourself. If you don't believe me. But another thing that I'm looking at is what was the first thing that happened after my line right here, which is my new day. So my new day going forward, previous day is right is basically here, so it could be easier for me. So I'm looking at it and I'm telling myself, what is it? What happened at midnight? Right after midnight, clearly we see that price decline, taking out what sell stops. Right for ES, we didn't do that, but we only took out these sell stop, but failed to take this one compared to NQ. We took out these and this, coming back into our 1 hour inverted FEG. Now I noticed, like I said, I already have it written down. Okay, we are in premium. So if price was willing to go lower, I need it to give me what I'm asking for, right? So as we go down the 5 minute, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm talking about. So around here, I'm telling myself, price go down, I want to see it come into here, right? Into this 1 hour busy buy side efficiency, sell side balance, right? And take out these lows, right? To possibly even go higher or lower. How? So if it was to go lower, right? And let's say, for instance, the 1 hour is still open, around the 5 minute, I want to see it trade below it, right? 5 minute going lower, I want to see it trade below it so that I know, okay, prices is gonna go ahead and possibly taking out these sell side liquidity, right? So we didn't do that. We end up going higher, as I mentioned, trade 10 to 11. This 9 a.m. candle right here, bullish candle, you can see that at the taking out 8:55 a.m. low, because you guys can't see it here, but like I said, as we go down to the time frame, it will be more clear as to what I am framing you got your eyes to, right? So 9:30, but here showing 9 a.m. we did take out the sell stops and rally up higher, closing above this 1 hour SIBI and this 1 hour SIBI, right? So you guys can see right here, right? So next candle is 10. So now I'm telling myself, yo, okay, we are above this 1 hour, right? We trade in the hourly time frame. So if around 10 we still above here, right? I'm basically demanding price to be above this daily, which is a black box right here, this daily volume imbalance, in order for me to go ahead and take this buy, right? And it's exactly what happened, right? Before we go down, I'm gonna show you ES. Like I mentioned, we didn't take out these lows, but we did rally up on higher, right? So going to the 5 minute, my sell scenario basically would have been at the run on buy stops here. Price came down. I needed this 5 minute to get respected, but it didn't, right? That was 9:25, around 9:30. So that's an important, candlestick for me, right? So because it's around 9:30 opening bell, right? So we could see that the next candle around 9:35, it traded two through and closed above it, coming back one time, two times before going up on higher around 9:50 to 10:10, which is the N1 micro, right? So for ES, we had the same. For price to go lower, I needed to see it respect that, but we didn't do that, right? She basically traded to and through above, right, this 5 minute SIBI, and which is basically formed into a 5 minute inverted FEG and gave 1, 2 entry, right? Compared to NQ, it gave us 1, 2, 3 entries, right? So going higher. Again, I'm not touching the market, I'm just marking down exactly what is going on, right? So from midnight to 10, I'm looking at the chart. This candle right here, with basically with the wicks, right? Remember, 9 a.m. we did close above the 1 hour SIBI, which form into a 1 hour inversion, right? So in the 5 minute, I don't see anything that interests me, so I'm gonna go down the time frame. Continue to go lower. Now we do have something in the 2 minute, but again, I wanna go ahead and minimize my risk a little bit more, right? So I went to the 1 minute time frame, and you guys can see that this candle right here, I'm looking at it. right? I didn't get in it. I was planning. I was itchy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys to get into the trade, but we waited a little bit. Price did dip back in. So if you put the Fibonacci, right? So I'll do it here. You can see we dipped into premium into discount, excuse me, and then went up higher. So we ended up taking a trade at this candle close. We end up taking a trade right. Let me take this off. Right on this candle right here, this bullish candle, and then price basically just deliver higher. On my Apex funded account, I believe we exit around here, and as well for my top step funded account, but for the challenges, if I recall, it was somewhere around here, right? So that's pretty much it for ES, right? 1 minute as well. It was around here, 10:02, to take out what? These buy side liquidity right up here. So I'm aiming for buy side right here to take out these equal highs, right? So we got one entry here, and then price, rally up higher. It was another one here, and it came out higher, and it over delivered, taking out buy side basically a daily in the daily time frame. So this was the high of Monday the 11th. So Monday the 11th, buy side got taken out. So yeah, pretty much simple. Like I said, I'm just keeping it simple. I don't like to, from like I said, from hurting myself a lot in the past recent, years. I told myself no, not no more. So demanding more when there's a lot of PDRAs, and being patient. Telling myself I want to see price do this, do that, and do this in order for me to go ahead and take a trade. For the 9:30 opening range gap, I'm gonna have that video up. I know I said it. I'm gonna have it up. I promise y'all, I'm gonna have it up. Give me some time because I am delayed on that, but I'm gonna have it up. But just make sure you guys go to the community and check out those pictures that I did upload there, showing different ways 9:30, go about and price. Um, Mention, like I said, questions, just write it down in the description below. I'm gonna reply to you. So that's pretty much it for me right here, man. Like I said, have a great weekend and enjoy your weekend. Um, Step away from the chart. It's not healthy. But yeah, I love y'all. Stay safe. I'm gonna highlight y'all on Monday.